Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. I am Sir Tristan. In the last episode, we began our journey to Caed Nua, where I learned of another Watcher who could teach me what it means to be a Watcher, as I just recently found out myself.
What
The
is it?
nice gentleman in the hat with the feather, that's me there.
Yes.
And I met a new companion, Durance. He's a priest. He has lots of priestly spells, like healing, buffs, debuffs, things like that. I'll probably mostly use him for healing, as it seems like the enemy can do pretty strong damage as combat kind of goes on. So we are currently in Magrin's Fork. We haven't found too many interesting things here, just a bit of combat for the most part. However, I do want to make sure I fully explore the area, each area really. I want to make sure that I kind of see everything there is to see in each location. And you know, I've got Durance using this staff right now. Let me take a look at it before I go any further. He doesn't really need a quarterstaff. Wait, increased reach, burning lash. Plus 25% burn damage. I wonder if that means when he hits, it does burn damage? Or just his burn damage is increased. Either way, I think what I'm gonna do... I don't plan on ever giving him a rod, but I will... Let's see, let's just go to the stash. Seems like the stash is the easiest way to organize stuff. I think what I will do is I will give him... Let's see. 8 deflection, 12 deflection, minus 4 accuracy. I'll just give him this small shield. Whoops. And some kind of regular sword, I think. Oh, that's kind of a puny shield, isn't it? There you go. That looks a little better. And again, because any class can use any weapon set, I don't think that using sword and shield is really going to affect him negatively that much. And he does have a decent... Well, actually his HP is kind of low. Maybe I should just keep him at ranged. I don't know. We'll try this for now. But for now, everybody's endurance is back up to full because we're not in combat. And there's this house here that I'm going to explore here. I haven't really met anyone else alive in this fork area. Oh. As I say that, gold-packed Paladin. So let's see. I just want to make sure I explore every nook and cranny. I like being very thorough. Don't want to miss anything, you know. Anslog's compass is I found this last time as well, so if I ever want to travel south, I can just easily go there. And there's Black Meadow, so if I wanted to head east, now I could head east. So it looks like there will be another stopping point between here and... Uh-oh. There, that one. Get that one. Uh-oh. Ludrana. Okay. So, let's see. What can we do? I'll definitely move Adir up here.
What is it?
I'll move myself and...
How may I help?
Where's Durance? Oh, actually, Adir's in the back, isn't he?
Hey.
So you should definitely get up there. The three of us should probably stay back a little bit. Uh-oh, we got spellcasters of all kinds. Well, in that case...
Hey.
Where's Durance? Durance has a spell, I believe, that boosts our... Let's see, resolve. Mental intimidation, leadership, no. No, this is not what I want. There's something that will boost my defenses. Accuracy. Will. Yes. But that's only the caster? Darn. Surely there's something that I can use that will help. No, it doesn't look like it. So instead what I think I'll do is... Oh, I don't want to cast that there. I guess we just all need to get in there and get up close. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage to him. So I'll go ahead and slow the game down. And get... No, since you're locked in there. There we go. Can I rotate the camera? I didn't think so. But I've got 2 gold packs Paladins. I'll start everybody off attacking him.
Hey.
Get a shield bash, or not shield bash, knockdown on the Paladin.
What?
And from here I will cast Consecrated Ground, which will do a AoE heal.
Yes.
And then let's see, can I... Here we go. I might be worth stunning. Let's see, I want to make sure, what does Daze do? Accuracy reduced. Okay, so it's not a stun. It's not a complete stun. So I think what I'll do is I will just start casting some spells at this Ladrana person.
Hmm?
Definitely get everybody here. On this Paladin. Scroll this up a little. Things are happening so fast, of course. Necrotic Lance. Corrosive damage over time. Okay.
How may I help?
So Loth is a little
How may
hurt.
I
Let's
help?
move him into this healing AoE. There we go. Cast these. Let's see, what is this? Holy Radiance, a field. Regenerating endurance. Yeah, that sounds good. I need as much endurance as I can, I think. Endurance regeneration. Actually, 1 per encounter. Okay, good. I can use that every turn. Or every encounter, so I definitely should. Let's make sure we get a knockdown. Maybe on this guy this time. Adir's actually up here. Yeah. That's good.
Yes.
He's casting a spell. Let's move him, Aloth, over here. And then he'll cast a bit of a stronger spell at Ludrana. Other than that, everybody seemed to be doing pretty good.
Well,
I got 1 Paladin down. The power of the Priest is going to start showing itself with all this mass regeneration that he has. Uh-oh.
Yes.
She's doing an AoE attack, it looks like. So I'm going to try to move both Adir and myself away. Unfortunately, he's just going to have to tank it. There's nothing he can really do about it.
I?
Might as well move you out as well. Get this Arcane Assault. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's... She cast it on Chill Fog Miss one. Uh-oh. When a character's health bar begins flashing red, it's a sign they may be killed or maimed. I said enter camp. Okay, so she did some kind of attack. Ghost Blades. Can I click on Ghost Blades to see what it is? No. So that's fine. Looks like it hit them both. I was trying to avoid that, but couldn't do it. I'm actually going to bring them around here, I think, to take on the wizard.
You just get quiet.
Uh-oh. Wow, what happened to him? That says death. That doesn't say... He went from almost full HP, or well, at least full endurance. Right there, Fan of Flames, 55. That makes sense. He's got 66 hit points, so he went down hard.
hey.
Alright, let's try to get this. Oh. He tried to lay on hands her, but looks like she just died. So that's good.
What is it?
I've got paladins after me. That's not a good thing. I don't know if I've said this, but this is on normal difficulty, by the way. This is not, I'm not playing on hard or anything. So these things are really just that difficult. Lots of stuff. A grimoire, a greatsword, a mace, a wand, shields, her orders. Something tells me she's going to be after me. Let's take everything. You found a new grimoire. Grimoires often contain spells that your wizards may not know. For a small cost, you can learn these spells from the description panel. You may also fill additional grimoires with different spells. Place them in your wizard's quick slots to switch them, but be careful. Switching grimoires will temporarily lock out wizards for spellcasting for a few seconds. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, okay, they all went to here. So I can learn these new spells: Ghost Blades, Chill Fog, Fetid Caress, Necrotic Lance. So which grimoire does he have? Oh, here it is. Ah, I see. So she knew magic missiles, minor missiles, and fan of flames. So if I do this, it costs money. I see. Well, I like the idea of keeping everything in one grimoire if possible. How much money do I have? 720. So maybe I won't spend too much time doing that right now. So I'm not going to bother too much with that. However, let's take a look at these new items that we got. Poleaxe is better. The mace, actually, yeah, that kind of makes sense for a priest, doesn't it? Slash and pierce, though. Although I don't think I have anything else with crush, so we need somebody attacking with crush. Let's see if the wand is better than... wrong character. There we go. 10-15, pierce, crush, crush, slash. So it doesn't seem to really matter that much. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. Got a better shield, I bet. Yep. That's good. We want him to be as tanky as possible, since he'll eventually hopefully be taking everybody for us. Then we got some helms. Might as well. Ooh, mail armor, better armor for him. Super tanky. There we go. And some chainmail for our... Oops. For our priest. Chainmail on a priest always just kind of matches, I think. Just always seems to look good. Probably should give him some... Oh, pierce proof. 3 damage reduction. Piercing grants second chance. Not sure what second chance does. That's okay. Let's go ahead and put it on him. There we go, so he's a little bit more tanky. I'm not sure if higher armor hurts you other than recovery speed, which I think reduces your attack speed. Like your recovery speed is your how much time you spend after swinging that you have to recover to swing again. And I don't think he's going to be like an offensive powerhouse with his weapon, so I think we'll just leave it at that.
What is it?
Since
Flame and sound.
Durance is almost dead, it seems like a good time to camp. So, I will do that. Rest. Seems like I'm only going to get about 3, maybe 4 fights each time. You know, and it might change as I gain 6 party members. These first few fights may just be harder because I don't have many party members, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and enter the house. Oh, nope, got a will-o-wisp. Everybody converge.
Hey.
Get a knockdown going. Will-o-wisp. Use his AoE heal. Great, I knocked him down. If a will-o-wisp can be knocked down, I knocked it down.
Your eyes. Curses.
Go ahead and use Arcane Assault.
What? Yes.
Probably can speed that up a little bit, just yeah, since it was only one thing. No big deal. Okay. That's good, whatever a will-o-wisp is.
Well?
Alright, let's head inside. Hopefully nothing too dangerous in here. You can change how much meta-game data, or how much meta-game information, is displayed in conversations via the options menu. And this load is taking quite a while. Did I run into some kind of issue? Or is this house just that massive? Okay, well,
What is
the
it?
game actually did not load. I had to force quit and come back in, so
What
now
is
we're
it?
inside. Let's take a look around. Doesn't seem to be too much. Just food, lockpicks, camping supplies, rope and grappling hook. Grappling hooks can be used to anchor a rope to a location that may be hard to reach by foot, although often used to scale high walls may have potential applications. The usefulness of the rope is limited only by the imagination of the adventurer who carries it. Kinky.
Yes.
Well, I actually know of a particular location where we can use that. In the Vale Wood, I believe. There's a wall that we cannot scale, so once we clear this area, we may try that out. Okay, yeah. I didn't kill the will-o-wisp again this time, in this load, so we'll go ahead and kill it pretty quickly. Why'd you run over there? Maybe you just couldn't reach it. There we go.
What is it?
Okay. See what this little panel is here. More lockpicks, that's always good.
Take care of it.
Alright. Looks like this fork, what's the name of it? McGrand's fork is almost cleared. Just check the last few corners. Yeah, looks like it's cleared. So since I have found Black Meadow, I think what I will do is I will run up to Valewood, 12 hours, that's fine. As far as I know, time doesn't matter at all in this game. If role-playing wise I beat the game in 1 month or 40 years, I don't think it really matters as far as game time goes. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. I could be wrong. I could certainly be wrong. I kind of hope I am. That'd be kind of cool to find out. Okay, let's try to scale this now. These aged walls appear to once have encircled the whole glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs lead to the top of the structure. Stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Let's scale the wall. The crumbling wall is considerable height, even now. Who will scale it? Ask a deer to climb up. A deer finds a handhold on one of the large stones and starts the climb. Despite a few loose rocks and awkward angles, a deer makes swift progress and quickly arrives at the top of the wall. Athletics 5. Okay. Once there, a deer helps you up over the other side.
What is it?
I don't know if that was necessary, but that's fine. So we have this character, camping supplies, leather armor, Fulvano's gloves, +5 reflex. Okay. These gloves are said to have belonged to Fulvano, who often found himself in need of some protection as he climbed harsh terrain or maneuvered through forests. While thick enough to provide some warmth, they are meant first and foremost to be flexible enough not to hinder delicate tasks. In a scrawled letter, I do not think you will ever see this, but you are right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might have lived to hear about it. I have put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. Well, that's a little depressing. For some reason he has Fulvano's gauntlets, even though that was not Fulvano. So we can go ahead and give these. And I think, since I don't have a shield, I need to rely more on dodging attacks, which is what reflex will let you do. Dodge out of the way of AoE attacks, I suppose. Also, forgot we didn't read Ludrana's orders, so it seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Raedric's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds to the south of the Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I am sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsk's men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their number, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Interesting. It was signed O, and I believe the magistrate who... Can I just run? No, I gotta climb back down. Okay, good. At least it didn't... At least it wasn't hard to do. But I believe the magistrate of Gilded Vale, his name began with O. I forget the name of it, but it seems like he might have sent those paladins out there to cause trouble, collect a specimen of a peasant. So maybe they're doing some kind of weird experiments on people, some kind of strange alchemy, and that's why Lord Raedric is so standoffish. We will see. We will see. Okay, so now we are in the Black Meadow, which sounds awful. Hopefully it just means maybe there was a fire here at one point. And, oh, forest troll. I believe I've killed one of these before, so I'm not too terribly worried.
Hey.
But now there are two. Of course there are. Let's get a knockdown on this forest troll.
Hi?
Go ahead and get some damage here. I may send... Well, let's see. Let's see if I can force... Not force, but let's see if I can convince these trolls to attack here first.
What?
I'll definitely approach this with Durance and do my AoE healing just to keep this high. There we go. So it looks like they're both engaging on Adir, which is exactly what I want. So now I can flank with these two.
Yes.
Get behind them perfectly. There we go. And the hope is that since his HP is high, since his armor is high, since his shield is large, he'll be better at blocking. That's the hope.
What?
Let's go ahead and maybe focus on this troll.
Well?
There we go.
Yes?
And I will go ahead and... This is going to be AoE. I don't have anything AoE. I don't think that's not foe only, do I? No. But I will go ahead and cast a magic missile. Or minor missile in the case of this game here. Okay, dear, you focus here as well. He's prone for at least one more second,
What is it?
which is good. I can cast my AoE stun, which I will do. I'm actually not using the skeletons very much. Alright. Well, that was really good that it stunned him. 7 seconds. That's really nice.
Hi?
Have anything cool that I can use? I should try this stun. No, it's just a daze. It's just a daze. I probably should actually just take that out of my spellbook. I can't imagine I'm going to use dazes that much, but we'll see. So once this troll wakes back up, which will be in about a second, who will he engage on? Will he go back here? He will go back to Adir. Unfortunately now, I think Adir might be flanked. So let's try as hard as we can to kill this troll really fast. I'll actually go ahead and use an offensive spell, Barbs of Concentration. No, Barbs of Condemnation. Actually, do I even need to do that? No, I probably don't need to. Cancel that. Instead, let's do, where is it? Terror? Does Frightened actually prevent them from, no. But it makes them much less accurate. So let's actually try that. Let's try Divine Terror. I can hit them both. Is he flanked? He is flanked, so that's bad. Okay. Lots of auto-pausing happening. Divine Terror. So is he Divine Terror? He is. He's frightened, which is great. Looks like he's still locked on there, so I can take my Cleric and my Chanter.
How may I help?
I lost back here, so give me something to do. Okay, wait a minute now. Don't chase him.
Hey.
Engage him. There we go.
Yes?
Oh, and of course the one thing I tell him to do just misses. Well, that's okay.
So much for you.
Alright, let's speed it up a little bit here since we're no longer... Oh, see? He switched targets.
What is it?
Interesting. I sure hope we get a taunt eventually or something. I need to remember that when Adir is the target of multiple enemies, he needs to hit defender mode.
So much for you.
And now he switched to the cleric. I'm
Hey.
not sure how threat really works in this game. I assumed once they picked a target, they would just stay on it for forever, but that didn't seem to be the case.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to open up this grimoire. Take a look at these. AoE Pierce, Hobbled, assuming that's a slow. Dexterity, Movement, Reflex, yeah. Unearthly Blades, immediately causing pierce damage, Hobbled. What about this one? Chilling Fog. AoE Freeze for 19 seconds. Blinded for 4 seconds. Calls a blinding white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness on anyone entering and freeze damage over time. So this is not foe AoE, so it will hit my allies, and since obviously I have 3 melee characters, I don't think Chill Fog is going to be that useful. So let's learn Ghost Blades. You've learned a new wizard spell. Remember that you must add a new wizard spell to a grimoire before they're able to use it. Able for you to use, yes. Okay. So I will switch over to Alos's grimoire. I will drop this and add Ghost Blades, which I'm not going to be able to use. Oh, I can use it. Okay, well that's nice.
What is it?
That's very nice. That's very good to know. And I'm looting everything because, again, your stash is infinite, so there's really no reason not to. Just pick up everything. Another forest troll. Let's not aggro him just yet. Just gonna keep kind of exploring in a left to right pattern, kind of at an angle. So let's just have a deer
Hey.
go up and say, "Hey, troll."
There
There we go. Pull him back. Go into defender stance. There we go.
Yes.
That worked out perfectly.
Yes.
So now I have them flank. Actually, there could be an enemy, another troll right over there, so I think I will actually not do that. But I will activate Holy Radiance,
So much for you.
which will heal. I think it just goes. Let me read it. Endurance 11. Burn over 3 seconds. Frightened for 37. Only vessels. Creates a field of holy energy around the priest, burning any vessels in the vicinity, and regenerating a modest amount of endurance for allies. Power of the priest's holy radiance is modified by how well his or her reputations align. Okay, so it's not heal over time like I thought. It's actually just immediate. And it didn't frighten him either, so. That's fine. I just need to remember that it will heal immediately. And it's based on, what is it based on? Reputations aligned with the preferred behaviors of his or her faith. So, I'm clearly just not too worried about this combat here. But we should be doing knockdowns. That's just poor setup on my part. There we go, proned him. Because I really shouldn't be taking rest.
Yes.
What's wrong, buddy?
What is it?
Okay. Take that troll skin. Yeah, so does it explain Durance's religion or anything? Sir Tristan reputation, that stays the same. He doesn't seem to have a faith that I can see. Background, Direwood clergyman. That's probably just a starting class or something. I don't actually see a religion mentioned here. This does say modified by how well his or her reputations align with the preferred behaviors of his or her faith. So I'm not sure. We will have to see how that works. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. I'm at the limit for this episode here. In the next episode, we'll finish exploring the Black Meadow and hopefully make it to Caed Nua to see if I can learn more about being a Watcher. But thanks so much for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.